Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the whoa whoa. Sorry, you can see the tiredness, right? Welcome to another video. Welcome to the show. Guys, doing well because you guys are having a fantastic day. It is super early. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. We're about to go to sleep. I know, weird day, but that's how we do it. You can see the sun decided to show up, which is I'm grateful for. Thank you, Mr. Sun. It's always gonna be Mr. Sun and Mrs. Moon. By the title, you know exactly what we're gonna talk about: the genius of Patrick Bateman. Now, always Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman is the main character or the antagonist, psychopath, serial killer, which is the main character of the book. It was the book before the movie, American Psycho. Why we're doing this is because there's so many. There's so many, and it's actually kind of cool because I did talk about the American Psycho before. I did talk about it, but it was in the shape of a fan. I was. I wanted to see the movie and itself, right? But I never thought about Patrick Bateman and himself. And it's funny because we're seeing the meme that are taking his little serial killer and they're putting him as Sigma. They're putting him as this character that is super strong, right? That is super cool. That is super inspirational. He is an inspirational, is a killer. So let's analyze Patrick Bateman and let's call this video the genius of Patrick Bateman. So who Patrick Bateman is? Patrick Bateman is a businessman that is very, very successful. He has good looks. He spends a lot of time on his looks, on his body, exercising, right? He's very successful, has a lot of money, has employees, right? But he has a desire to kill. There's not really a story on the path of Patrick Bateman. The book is crazy. The book, if you want to read the book, the movie is good, but in the book, there's horrible scene. It literally cuts a head and take the head and give himself a blowjob, and it's insane, insane, dude. Patrick Bateman is again, it's the beauty, the genius of him. We're gonna go. I'm excited to make this video. You can see I'm tired again, but it doesn't matter. I'm excited. So he's very successful. There's not a backstory on why he started killing, but he is killing. At first, he's only prostitute. He's killing homeless people, and his mentality and his way of life is nobody's gonna notice they're gone. And when you look at him, he's so fucking popular. He has the world in front of him. Why does he need more? And we're gonna come into it. See, Patrick Bateman, and it's funny because we just did a video on Fight Club, and it kind of is very similar. Patrick Bateman and this field where he's dressed, he's always incompetitive. He's always competitive. He has everything he needs, and it still feel like it's not enough. So that could be a sense of non-fulfillment. Because yeah, he is popular. Yes, he has money. But apart from that, what did he do? You see, Patrick Bateman is a method. I wish you could see. Wait a second. Wait a second. Look at the window. You can clearly see the sun. How nice it is. The sun shows in the window. How nice is this? Patrick Bateman goes in and is constantly trying to improve himself by working out again, by having mask again. And in a way, this is a good way for us to see that he's self-centered, he's vain. But I think it's more than that. I think it's Patrick trying to fight off the fact that he doesn't feel like he's enough. You see, I believe as human, right? We have two needs: people pleasing and conquering, right? Patrick Bateman has conquered every single sphere of his life, and he doesn't have the feeling of wanting to please people. See, there's this really important scene, really telling scene of our American Psycho. It's when they show their card. You got a bunch of people showing their business card, and they're saying, "Oh, this is really nice. I love the writing. I love the font of the card." It's a fucking card. Nobody gives a shit, right? And then you see Patrick Bateman who's trying to compete, and when somebody overcompetes him, you see he has a nervous breakdown. That is not because he's the fact that he's a psychopath. It's not because he's crazy. It's the pressure, is the added pressure. Now, do I endorse Patrick Bateman? Absolutely not. But they're seen, you see, and there's the beauty of him. It's so unbelievable, like a movie. So there's this gay character. I forgot his name. Sorry, but there's this gay character that truly shows love for him. That truly shows like almost obsession with him, and. Patrick, he doesn't know how to react with that. He comes to kill him, but when the other guy said, "I love you," he cannot kill him. Then he has a girlfriend, and he says, "You just don't matter to me." So you see, it's in a position, and you can analyze how you want it. He would have killed his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend. She didn't like him. They were serving a purpose. It was a question of stature with each other, right? And it is kind of beautiful because it is really, really nice. Oh my god, this is like crazy because I'm saying nice. It's nice in the fact that it's a movie, not nice in the fact that it could happen. See, with the girl, there's a statue, and he says, you just don't, I just don't really care about you. People say he's an asshole, but he's honest. That's another pressure, right? There's this moment where he pays a prostitute to just to torture her, right? And the next day he goes back to her and she's like no, and he gives out more money, and he's always testing his limit, right? There's this side that he's at the ATM. ATM is representing money. Money represents success. That tells them feed me a cat. The ATM is not gonna say feed me a cat, but that's how Patrick Bateman sees it. And again, there's this huge question of the perception of Patrick Bateman. Was Patrick Bateman the genius of Patrick Bateman? Is it a psychopath that succeeded? There's two ways of seeing this. Actually, three ways of seeing this. Three ways of seeing this. Is he a psychopath that succeeded? A person clearly needing help, or a person that became a psychopath? And I believe that all those three are good. All those three are good. So there's moments in the movie that's the genius of Patrick Bateman, especially since he was played by Christian Bale, fantastic actor. The beauty of it is he writes everything down in a journal, right? A journal that can be fine. Why would he do that? So you can see in a show like Dexter Morgan. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Tired. You can see I need a face mask like Patrick Bateman. So you can see somebody like Morgan Dexter, right, who collects trophy, and you could see the agenda of Patrick Bateman as this trophy gathering. I see it as a call for help. He is hoping that somebody will find it. And you know the other craziest thing? There's another person he doesn't kill. There's another person he doesn't kill. And that other person is a secretary that truly cared for him, that fell in love with him. And you realize that Patrick Bateman is insecure. Those fun, those cards, those exercise, that money didn't bring him security. He's still insecure. There's this other guy he kills, and the guy is called Paul Allen. Now, Paul Allen, there's not much we know about him, except that he's basically another Patrick Bateman. And there's even a scene where Patrick Bateman gets called Paul Allen, and I believe that's why he gets killed. It's like, oh, you can't be mistaken for me. There can only be one of me, because if there's two of me, there's a competition, right? How'd you like the sunrise? How'd you like the sunrise in the video? It looks good. I think it looks really good. Somebody told me the lighting wasn't good. I like it, and if I like it, that's what's gonna happen, right? So that being said, the beauty of Patrick Bateman is in the three ways that I said. It's a beauty. If he's a guy that needed help, is the fact that we have is a genuine serial killer who's on the loose, who we would never expect because he's successful, right? If we go the path of he became a psychopath, then he was a good person to begin with. So is it the company? Is it the money? Is it the lifestyle that corrupted him? Or three, if he was always a psychopath, right? Wait. I also said he became a psychopath and he's successful. Not that he's successful is, and again, it's kind of cool because not that he's successful is Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman, the worker and the serial killer, is crazy and it's different. And now I know what you're saying, Inky. You just said he was a serial killer. Yes, but he had a relationship, right? Another one of my favorite scenes is when he goes to the cleaner and his bed sheet full of blood. He's like, why isn't this going out? And then he scream at them, and he scream at them because they don't understand English. And he scream at them. And then there's this one person who comes in, who speaks English, that he knows. And his whole demeanor change. And to me, that's very telling. If you were unapologetic about killing people, which Patrick is, he doesn't care. He goes around the apartment complex naked with a chainsaw. Right? And then there's this final scene that means the world. And once again, that final scene is what? It's actually very simple. Look at that offer. It was a really nice fly. A really nice fly. Almost, whatchamacallit? Like tiger print. Wish I could have showed you. You see how tired I am? I'm starting to see shit. And that's the thing with Patrick Bateman. You see, I, if he was proud of himself, and we see that how proud he is of himself, he's bragging about it, and he calls his, in the beginning he kills a prostitute, and he doesn't even kill her. He just mutilate her. And then he kills that homeless person, and he kills the homeless dog. It's just a kill, right? And then he started to see they need to kill everywhere, the ATM, and you can see that he's losing control. What I would have liked to see is how did he get there? Like a past version of him. But the beauty of Patrick Bateman is that it's not a past version. It's this dude that's already established as a killer, and we see him becoming crazier and crazier and crazier. And one of the things he said is, "I feel my mask of sanity slipping away." So in the beginning, he believed that he has a mask of sanity, and if he believes it, we're supposed to believe it because the narrator in this movie is himself. Yeah. Anywho, that's the video. Not that I love you, that you matter. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Sunrise.